Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Avengers Endgame. So I just saw Avengers Endgame tonight. I actually just literally got home from it. And I'm sorry if I feel like I'm a bit out of breath, because I'm a little bit out of breath. So I do apologize. I mean, that was a freaking long movie. It was like a little bit over 3 hours, So, first of all, I'm going to tell, first of all, I'm going to talk to you about the theater experience I had, which wasn't good. Now, here's the thing, we were in the theater room, me and Josh, so me and Josh went to see this movie tonight. There were, it was filled with mainly teenagers, which I was like, yay, about, because I know how hyper they could be. I mean, it wasn't that long ago I was a teenager, you know. I still kind of am at times, so yeah. Which, I don't mind teenagers. I really don't. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, what happened was, they were so rambunctious, you know, and, really loud, actually, throughout most of the movie, actually. It really started to drive me nuts. I seriously wanted to kick some asses. I really did. Just to shut them up. But, yeah, I didn't, because I know I would have gotten in trouble for that. And I would have been the one to get kicked out of the theater, so. Which that actually did happen. Some of them actually got kicked out of the theater, which I was like, thank you. But there were some that still stayed behind. And there were, these two teenage girls. They looked like to be the ages of 17, 16 or 17. And they kept on, they mainly stayed in the back row. We were in the very front row. And they kept on switching from the back row. They were singing to the front row. And they were all like, you know, I don't know, almost like they were on way too much caffeine, you know? Yeah, and I was just seriously, you do not know how hard I tried to keep myself intact during and tried to ignore them. So, and honestly, I was surprised the theater attendants did not kick those two out, especially. So yeah, but eventually they died down, you know. They got so much calmer, so I'm like, that's good. And I get it, you're a teenager, you know, I get it. I was a teenager once. In fact, there's times I'm still hyper, you know. So I get that, you know. And also I get sometimes, you know, people do talk during movies. I get that. I get why you would want to do that. In fact, I'm kind of one of those people. I whisper, but I'm I'm just one of those people who feel like I need to talk about the movie. Especially if I'm with a friend or someone, you know. Joshua is the same way too, so, but we whisper, you know, we whisper about it, you know. Um, so yeah. Anyway, so that was what I thought of the theater experience. It really sucked for the most part. But now on to what I thought of the movie itself, Avengers Endgame. Did I like it? Did I hate it? Am I somewhere in between? Um, did Captain Marvel ruin the movie for me? Did it made it better for me? Or, because I know a lot of people were worried about, Captain Marvel being in this film. And I will say this, the movie was good. I will say that. Let's get on to the positives. I thought there were some good things about it, there was some emotional stuff there. The characters were still pretty good for the most part. Surprisingly, Captain Marvel did not ruin this movie. In fact, I didn't mind her. And Joshua, he actually really liked Captain Marvel in it. I thought she was the best part of the movie. So yeah, it was like... So I think Captain Marvel didn't completely ruin the movie. So you guys could, not worry about that. So... but there was other stuff I thought kind of ruined the movie. First of all, just how they treated some of the characters, like Thor, And I'm not a big Thor guy, I just recently saw my first Thor movie, Thor Ragnarok, which I actually loved that movie, actually. Thought it was funny, and then, I actually did really like Thor in that one. I never seen any of the other Thor movies, so I may go and check those out, maybe. But and Joshua, he's seen the Thor movies and then more like he's seen all of them, and he really did not like. He was actually really pissed off with how they treated Thor in this movie. We also didn't mind Professor Hulk. We actually kind of liked the Professor Hulk, Um, so, whew. So yeah, now let's get into cons. I will say this movie just feels unfocused, actually. What you would think with it being a much longer running time than Infinity War, it should be more focused even, but no, it isn't. It just feels like it goes all over the place, Like, it doesn't have a, strong connected narrative like Infinity War had. And there was just so much more stuff going on. It's like you're trying to process everything, So yeah, there was that, which definitely ruined the movie for me a bit. Um, this is not going to be a spoiler review, not at all. But yeah, as far as what I thought of the movie in general, those were my thoughts. I just honestly, it just seemed like they overhyped Endgame a bit, Uh, and especially the people behind us were like acting like it was the best movie they ever seen, which maybe it was for them, maybe it was, But me and Josh, we liked it. It wasn't bad or anything, it wasn't horrible. Like I've seen worse movies, way worse. So far, I think I've seen the bottom of the barrel when it comes to bad movies. I've been to that bottom level of bottom level of shit. This definitely wasn't there at all. But it wasn't like one of the greatest movies ever made. It really wasn't. I think it was um, yeah. But I did enjoy the movie. Um, Probably going to pick this up on Blu-ray when it comes out. Um, so yeah. And I will say the ending, without getting into spoilers, the ending, me and Josh actually went out with tears, actually. We were kind of a bit teary-eyed, So yeah. there's that. I think there's a lot of good with Endgame, but I think it just wasn't focused. That's the key problem with this movie, you know? As far as why I think which film is the better movie, if I had to pick between Infinity War and Endgame, I would say Infinity War was the better movie. Infinity War just felt more focused, you know? It felt like, you know, plus it treated the characters a lot better too, in my personal opinion. So, yeah. I got nothing else to say without spoiling the movie. You know, just go and watch it. You know, if you are still curious about it, go watch it, or just wait till it comes out. Like wait till it comes out on Blu-ray, rent it. You know, and if you like it, then you can buy it. So it's just, yeah. So anyway, but if I were to give this film a rating, I don't know. I'll probably give it. I'll probably give it a. I'll probably give it a B. You know, or in this case, probably like a 4 out of 5, maybe 4 out of 5, like 4 out of 5 stars. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not awful. So, and I did have fun with it. I did have fun with it. I guess it was just the theater experience really made it a little bit worse for me. So I don't know. Maybe if I rewatch it on Blu-ray, you know, I might have a different opinion on it. If I do, I'll mention in an update video of this review. So anyway, so tell me in the comments what you thought of Avengers Endgame. So anyway, tell me in the comments if you've seen the movie, and if you had, what are your thoughts on it? You know, did you like it? Did you hate it? Or are you kind of like with me? You're somewhere in between, you know? Like, you didn't hate the movie, but you just also, like, you know, like, didn't thought it was, like, the best movie ever made, you know? So, anyway, so just comment below and let me know. This is Joshua Myers, signing off.